Yes, people. Yes, people. We are back. Episode 2 of the 18-yard podcast. One member missing today, Wavy Davy, Spurs fan. Yeah, I'm here. My team lost. I'm here. Mr. Brown's here. Liverpool lost. Scance is here. But Davy chickened out. What can we say? What can we say? What's going on, boys?
Yeah,
Clearly got no bottle. I think is the clear agenda this today. It's the bottle.
That's what I'm saying, man. The agenda is, boy, it's a lot going on right now, man. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? We can start Emirates, we can start Anfield, we can start St.
Yeah,
James's.
let's start at the toilet seat. Let's start the toilet seat, man.
Let's start the toilet seat.
Wavy Davy's not here, so let's cook them quickly, and then we can move on to the real segments.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, man.
Bambi on ice, Bambi Deven. That's what they call him now. Bambi Deven. He's Elsa Deven because he's frozen. He slipped all over the ice, twice in a minute. Listen, I was bigging him up last episode, but I had to go back, do a bit of research, and I'm thinking, you know what, this guy he's overrated. Van der Ven is actually overrated. All he's got is pace, and Redknapp, or whoever it was, had the nerve to compare him to Saliba. Saliba has got composure. Saliba's got it all in the bag. But this Van der Ven guy, without his pace, he's another
Maguire.
I wouldn't even say Maguire. Maguire's pretty better. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably say Eric Dyer. He's probably as good as Eric Dyer. Tottenham got smashed 4-0 at St. James's Park. It was beautiful to see. I was happy. Tottenham is still dead. Tottenham fans, I know they're running their mouth, calling Arsenal bottlers and blah, blah, blah. But listen, man, I've seen my team win titles. I've seen my side win multiple trophies over the years. There's a lot of Spurs fans. They weren't even alive when Spurs won the last Carling Cup. So they've only seen them basically win the Audi Cup. Congrats to them, though. But Tottenham is still whack. But I'll let you lot speak on that game,
Scance. Go ahead, man. Take it away. You're the co-host, man.
well, we both said it last week, didn't we, about Van der Ven?
We
both
did.
said it last week. He's just about his speed. He's decent, but he hasn't got the footballing brain at the moment, defensive brain to read the game.
Yep. 100%.
It got found. All right, any defender can slip. So, let's get it right. You can't knock him and say, yeah, bad defender, he slipped. But positionally, for the both goals, he was poor in it. You know what someone's going to do there. If you're that quick, all you got to do is cut it back and let them go one way and you go the other.
Yeah.
So he overshot himself on both occasions. Yes, he slipped, but still, he didn't read what the striker was going to do. Get back on a stronger foot, cut inside, and bend it. And then there's that same goal to both goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both goals. Israel's goal and Gordon's goal. Cut back in, let him go the other way, and they slotted it. I didn't see, to be honest with you, I didn't see that result coming. I think I called a draw in that game. Or a Spurs.
I think we all did.
I went for a Spurs win.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
That's what I'm saying. So
I didn't expect to see a guy auditioning for a breakdancer. But
Wavy Davy was talking him up a lot on the first episode. Obviously, I had to shut that down with the Saliba talk and comparisons and all of that.
Yeah.
And here we are. That was fast. That wasn't lastly lived. That wasn't long lasted lived, mate. That was the quickest. Man is a meme now. Man is literally a meme. That to do, bro. First time call, you slip. All right, cool. A second time in the space of minutes, That's ridiculous. And you can't blame it on the surface or the ground, because Palace is not like, and I mean, some little shitty ground. It's a decent. Oh, Newcastle. Sorry, yeah. I mean, their ground. You know what I mean? It's a decent ground, so you can't even make that as the excuse. I don't know, man, but yeah, can we not compare him to our guys? Like, neither of them.
And you know what the funny thing about that game is? Spurs had 73%, yeah, and Spurs had 400 more passes in that game than Newcastle did as well, and they couldn't produce nothing. Maddison, he's looking dead again. Bissouma, I don't know what's happened to Bissouma, but Bissouma's been ruined, especially coming back from AFCON. And they're trying to compare it, saying even he's better than Rice. These Spurs fans, they were talking. The first, what was it? They won the first 3 or 4 games they won? Or was it?
They were winning the league, and that's 5 games. They were winning the league or something. Yeah,
something like that. 7, 8 games or something like that.
Saying Bissouma's better than Rice, and Maddison's better than Odegaard, and Van der Ven's better than Saliba.
11 for 11, they're better than us. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah.
I'll give you credit for Vicario, but Vicario's probably the only person in that team I'll probably give them any credit for. Not even Son these days. Son don't even look that good these days.
Well, he got taken off on Saturday again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ain't he captain? Ain't he captain Son right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's been poor, man. He's been poor. But listen, man, I don't even want to stay on the toilet seat for too long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Before we even get onto us, Man United obviously drew 2-2 with Bournemouth. Penalty that I don't think should have been a penalty. The Bournemouth
soft.
Stuff his arm was very soft. But did you not hear about Anthony? Anthony apparently stormed out of training, and then he left out the squad because he was told that he wasn't going to start. So he apparently stormed out of training. And so Ten Hag said, okay, fine. You want to storm out of training? You're not in the squad. You're not playing. I don't know who he thinks he is to be doing that.
At least he's showing consistency, though, isn't it? Ten Hag, when it comes to like discipline, you get what I mean.
He is, yeah.
He ain't got no favourites, even though he's 90 million signing, and he scored what 1, 2 goals this season. Like all comps,
something crazy.
Like he's got no. He's not a Brazilian, man. Like you watch him, he's not a Brazilian. Guy's got no flair to him. Right.
Well, he's got nothing to him. And you know what? I was laughing because the way the United fans were. I need to look to pronounce his name. Kamwala. The way the Man United fans was hyping up Kamwala.
Yeah, after last week's game, innit? After Liverpool game.
He got cooked as well. He got cooked. He got spun. He got spun all over the pitch. Spun. So, I mean, what? Yes, he's 19. He's coming, but, you know, if obviously Ten Hag must have seen something in him to warrant bringing him into the squad. But yeah, he got cooked. He got cooked in here, man.
But to be fair, they got no choice, though, have they? All their centre backs are injured at the moment, isn't it? So I suppose.
Yeah, but he still could have played Liverpool. He still got Amrabat. Amrabat, he could have sat in there for, or they could have played three at the back, and then, you know, had 2 sixes in there protecting Amrabat and Casemiro. You know,
you gotta trust Amrabat the way he's playing this season.
Well, they could have moved Dalot inside and played someone else at right. They could have. I don't know. They could have done a lot. But did anyone else impress you from that game at all?
I think Bournemouth are a decent team, man. Who's the guy? Is it Semedo?
Yeah.
Is it Semedo? Semenyo, sorry. I rate that. I rate him, man. He's done well. Obviously, Solanke's putting himself about. I think the manager's done well, considering like everyone's saying, "Oh, they should sack him after the first 10 games." When they were doing so poorly and Wolves are doing so well. It was like, oh, did they get the right man? And turned it around, man. The guy was like, I swear they were like unbeaten in like 18 games or something silly like that running up to Christmas, man. He's done well. Got a manager in a month as well, didn't he? This last month as well. So
he's done well.
Yeah, he's done well, man.
Mr. Brown, anything to add on to that?
Yeah, just one thing. United are trash. We're moving on.
Trust me. Man United fans got too much mouth, especially after this weekend. But listen, let's move on to I'm gonna save Anfield for last. Let's move on to Emirates. Obviously, we lost 2-0 to Aston Villa. First half, all over them. Yeah, that's what I say. You got to cover it. First half, all over Villa. Second half, shadow of whatever. I've not seen. It's the worst half of Premiership football I've ever seen us play this season. Emery done a number on us. What can I say, man? It was horrible. It was horrible to watch. Is the title over? Probably yes. But listen, if Man City draw a game or draw a few games or lose, anything can happen. It's still mathematically, as they say, it's not over. But yesterday should have been a win. But for us to lose one game so far in 2024, it's quite an achievement. The fact is, I think any other season, if we had gone on this type of run, we would have been at least 7-8 points clear. But that just shows you the level that City's at and that Liverpool have been at before all this kind of what's going on with them now, to be fair. But wow, I don't even want to say too much, but Mr. Brown, I know you're covering your face there, but what's happened? What happened?
Last week, I came on here. I came with chess. I said we're gonna do Villa over. We're gonna do that to them. Do this to them. We're gonna cook them, roast them, all the rest of it. And we got turned over on our backyard in 45 minutes. Villa got no right to come to do the double over us. We ain't scored a single goal against Emery's Villa, fam. I'm starting to think we got the wrong manager here. I think Emery is clearly the better manager here, fam. I think that's clear to say. I think we turned up. I think we turned out and played well in the first half. And I'm not gonna single out nobody because if I start singling out people, I'm gonna be here till the cows come in it. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. It wasn't good enough. No, I mean, Super Sub Leon Bailey came on. We know what he's capable of. And if there's anyone that was gonna score it and come off the bench and do it, I'm kind of glad it was him.
Yeah.
Watkins been on fire. He done, a moment of magic. I don't think he barely did touch the ball other than to shoot. He's moving like Haaland, barely touch him, but he's on the score sheet somehow. But again, that's what strikers do, man. They're in the right places at the right time, and when the chances come, they put them away. We had a couple chances, we didn't put them away. Jesus, header, Saka had a couple. Havertz was in.
Trossard.
You know what I mean? Like, Trossard, bro, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, opportunities were there, come and gone. But the title race is well and truly done. We bottled it. We had a 25% of chance of winning it. Now it's gone down to like 5%. So right now, my thoughts are, it is what it is. Let's move on. We'll get second, and let's focus on Bayern Munich on Wednesday. I'm done.
Listen, man, I didn't agree with a few things yesterday. I didn't agree with Havertz being moved back into the 8. Doesn't make no sense. We know this year, we know Havertz been used as the false 9, and what he's been doing. I think Rice, moving Rice back into the 6, even though I like Rice in the 6, but when he seems to have taken up that role of the 8 perfectly, especially when Jorginho's playing.
100%. I think he's better. I think Rice is better as an 8 than a 6, and I think he prefers to be as an 8 than a 6.
He's just looked as
like he likes to get forward a bit. He likes to, you know what I mean, do that whole driving and carry the team and box and that. Yesterday, yeah, you're right. Wrong selection, man. They were so wrong. Like, I don't understand why he moved 29 to Figgy when he was doing all right where he was. I'm glad Trossard got the start, but Trossard's not a starter. He's effective when you're coming off the bench. Zinchenko, wait. I do not ever want to see that fucking dickhead you in a Arsenal jersey ever again. Ever again. He's so shit, bruv. The weak link again. How many times are we going to say this? How many times are we going to sit here and have these conversations about this youth, fam? He's dead food. Dead. Should have just started Tomiyasu or the other young but Jacob Kiwior, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And then what's the word that you were using last week? What was the word that you used last week? Don't get
complacent.
Complacent.
Yeah.
Arteta, man, got complacent. Arteta got complacent, bro, because he decided to switch up things in that against Emery's Villa. Why would you switch up a team against a team like that? I'm sorry, they're not some little, you know what I mean, little shitty team, bro. They're not a little Sheffield or Luton and them teams there, man. Like, come on, you need to take that man serious, fam. Like, what are you doing?
I think he's trying to save players for Wednesday. Yeah, his mindset.
But you say that, but
no, I'm just saying.
I mean, Saka wasn't safe. It wasn't safe.
No, exactly. No, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm just saying,
29, Odegaard, them man all started and played in that. You know what I mean? The same back four other than Zinchenko, they all played, bro.
Yeah, but
I mean, he wasn't resting players.
No, I think they were
trying to ting and said, "Yo, here we go."
Yeah, I think he was trying to rest a few certain players. I think he was thinking it's at the Emirates. I can get away with making a couple of changes. Jesus came on, played well on Tuesday, so I'll start him. He made a difference to the team. So did Trossard. So he's thinking, right, they're in a bit of form. They're on a high from Tuesday. Let me play them players and drop him in. I'm not saying it's right, but that's what I think he was thinking. And then, like I said, I was at the game on Tuesday with Cav, but the first thing I said to him was like, why is Tomiyasu not playing that left back? Because whenever Liverpool played against you, against Salah, what was the first thing he did? He played Tomiyasu
on the left
to counter-attack him. And that's the first thing I said against Sane. I said, Sane's going to cook Kiwior. Why is he not playing things? Same with Partey. I was calling for Partey for time. Like, why not play Partey in this game? It's like, if you lost confidence in him. You started against Luton. You haven't seen him since. Did he come
Why
on yesterday?
Why did Partey not start yesterday?
That's what I'm saying.
I understand that.
That's what I'm saying.
God knows, unless he's saving him Partey for Wednesday. But if you see it here, Rice was being left
on his own. Yeah.
Because Havertz was pushing forward. Jesus is already up there. Whereas you'll have Jorginho sitting in there with Rice. Rice was just there by himself. So the midfield, Tielemans, McGinn, they would just have free reign just to pass it around in the midfield.
Facts. Absolute facts. Them two ran right in that midfield. That second half, them two owned the midfield, man. We were non-existent in that. You're absolutely right. You're spot on with that analogy right there. Like, oh, bro. Can we move on now anyway? Can we move on to Anfield? Like, why are we still here, bro?